Okay, good evening. It's really nighttime. Good, but my name's Mark, and I am trying to knock out a final oral presentation for technical writing. We had some options here. We could talk about our major, which I'm not very keen on, or our job, which I do not have, and I hope this um, major opens up a job opportunity for me. But that's a whole nother depressing issue. But today I did something that tends to make me very happy. I went sailing, and I thought I'd talk to you a little bit about my experience sailing and um, give you some how-to kind of tips on what to do when you go sailing. I learned to sail at Chickamauga Lake on a see if you see on a Sunfish. It's a little two man dinghy, and we called it bread back then. My friend was really into bread. He made bread, and he called our little boat bread, and we had a great time being good buddies and sailing around after school at Macaulay. And then I raced dinghies on the Chesapeake, and I've got to cut out the uhs, which is like trying to remove my nose. But the Jiminy Cricket is another 20-foot cruiser I got to sail on when I was in my in my early 20s, I think, mid 20s maybe. I took a trip to Ireland after losing a job, and had a fantastic time sailing on the Irish Sea. I really loved the whole kind of locomotion involved with being on the water and moving across the water and being propelled by the wind. There's something really fantastic to me about sailing. Today I saw a double rainbow, and I saw an osprey do some fishing. He looked like he was just playing around with this fish. It was looked like he was really enjoying himself, and I know I was enjoying myself more than I have in a long time. And I thought I'd tell you about some of the proper gear that you might want to have around when you go sailing. This is a rescue rope, and you actually hold the end of the rope in your throw it over your shoulder, and you throw the bag towards the person you're trying to rescue, and they can grab. Don't tell them not to grab the bag, but to grab the rope, and you can pull them back in with a rescue rope. I'm wearing a very safe and good life vest. It's made by a company called NRS. And when you're wearing a life vest, it's good to have it on so it'll stay on. These are safety glasses. They're made for working around the house, but they would have been great on the sailboat today. I actually left them at the house, but these make you protect your eyes from the sun. And of course, get some heavy duty. Now they've got sunscreen that's even twice as strong as this, but get some heavy duty sunscreen and slather it on real good. A hat would be nice too. I've had a sailing hat that had a little clip on it where you could clip it to your life vest or your shirt, and it would keep it from getting escaping, getting blown off into the wind and everything. But I really love the activity of sailing, and what I did when I was a dinghy sailor. I was never really a skipper. Not that wasn't that experienced a navigator. I was racing against some of the best sailors in the world. I was in the Mid-Atlantic Sailing Association, and my skipper was a kid from Cape May, New Jersey, really salty sailor type, big mouth on them and everything. And I would sit in the front of the, I was a crew, and I would sit in the front and do what he told me to do. More experienced sailors don't listen to their skippers as much as I did. I really trusted them, and I did what he told me to do. And we finished. We had some respectable finishes. I had one race where there was a change of wind, and defeated some guys that were probably like Olympic hopefuls. It was just because there was this fluke change of wind in our favor, but it was great to beat people from places like the Naval Academy and St. Mary's and Old Dominion, great sailing schools. Later, when I got involved with the Jiminy Cricket, I was back up on the foredeck. I would hoist the jib. This is a jib sail, and this is a mainsail. And we also had a spinnaker, which you're probably familiar with spinnakers, even if you're not a sailor. They're really parachutes or something like that that you inflate on the front of the boat, and they're used for going downwind. When the wind's behind you, it fills up this huge parachute-like sail in the front of the sailboat. But there are a lot of great thrills in sailing, a lot of great views. I saw that rainbow today, which was really amazing. Had some people take pictures of it, and I would like to include these pictures on this, but I don't know that I have the technical know-how to do that. But if you're interested, you can I can maybe email them to you. Really amazing rainbow tonight, and wish I'd gotten some footage of that Osprey. What a majestic and dignified fisherman and flyer. But I really think sailing's one of the best things I've ever gotten involved with, and I really enjoy it. My senior year in college, I was sailing 3 times a week, and I think it was one of the things that made that one of the happiest times in my life. And this goal was one of my goals since I became a student at Chattanooga State. We're so close to the lake, to get out and crew for somebody, and today was my day. I tell you what, those guys were really great, really hospitable seamen, and they let me steer his boat. I got my hand on the rudder, which they never let me do when I was in my 20s, so that was a great privilege, and I'm really happy to have had that experience today and get to share it with someone like this.